So, what's going on guys, Kaid is here, welcome back to a brand new video, and today I will show you how to unlock AKIMBO double pistols for any pistol type. Few players will experience a bug where your progression doesn't register, so I will show you how to fix it, and then down the line I will showcase the best attachments and loadout setup and everything else that you should know. So if you're interested in that, let's get right into it. Then going over to the first things first, in Call of Duty Modern Warfare there are a bunch of weapon types, and one of them are the most broken ones, which are the pistols. From all of this there are only two handguns which are the best, and they are the Renettis and 357. With that said, first things first, we have to get all the right attachments and the main most important perk so you're able to hold two pistols in both hands. Personally, I enjoyed the Renettis, so we'll look closer into them. For the specific and best attachments, we'll look into that later, but right now, most important thing is the perk. So here you can see I have max level Renettis, which is the level 46, and I have unlocked every single one of these perks. And the main important thing that we are looking for is the AKIMBO, which is the last perk. As for this weapon, I have unlocked everything. We'll look into the other best weapon, which is the 357 handgun, and for this one I specifically didn't unlock the AKIMBO, so here you can see how it would look like. Whenever you hover your mouse over the AKIMBO perk itself, you can see what you have to do. So you have to get 3 kills in 5 different matches using the recon perk with the specific gun, which is the 357. So you can see, first things first, you have to use the recon, and the recon perk unlocks at level 36. So at the start you just have to level up your gun to level 36, use that recon perk, and get at least 3 kills in 5 different matches, and this is how you unlock the AKIMBO. By the time you do that, you'll probably have all the other attachments, so just focus on getting the recon perk, and by the time you get it, you'll probably have all the other attachments that you would need. My most favorite method is to just use double XP weekends and double experience tokens, and I only spent about an hour and I got level 46. So for the players who don't own the multiplayer, aka don't own the game and are free to play players, just mainly go into the plunder and only use this gun and try to look for the map for the money kings, which will be indicated in the map as red. So just whenever you get killed, land on them, try to hold as much money as you can and don't deposit any of it. So on the other hand, you would show on the minimap as well, and other people would want to hunt you. By doing that, you'll encounter as many players as you can, so you'll be able to level up your weapon really fast. But for the other players who own the game, aka have access to multiplayer, do the same thing that I did and use double experience weapon tokens and just play a few multiplayer matches, team deathmatch, kill confirmed, and try to aim for small maps where there are a bunch of people, so the more kills you get with this weapon, the faster it will level up. Okay, so at this point we have achieved level 36 and we have got recon perk. Then this is the point where the bug happens. So the quest or the mission is to get 3 kills in 5 different matches. For all the guns it will be the same thing. Just for example, for Renettis, it was, for me, I had to use the more money perk instead of the recon, but the same thing applies the same. I played 5 different matches, I got 3 kills, but I didn't get any progression whatsoever. So the glitch or the bug part is that it doesn't register every single one of your match which you play and get at least 3 kills. So there are 2 methods that you can do to fix it. Either way, the most efficient way is to play 1 match, get at least 3 kills, close your game, run it again, and then do that 5 times for each and every single match. And whenever you play 1 match, quit the lobby and close the game again and run it back up, you'll be able to see that from 1 it will go to 2 to 3 to 4 and to 5 and to completing the mission itself. And the other method, which I tried it out at least, was for the multiplayer owners. You want to go to multiplayer and click on filter. Then what you do is untick every single one of the game modes and only tick team deathmatch at the start. Then you play 1 match, go back to multiplayer lobby, untick team deathmatch, and then go to free for all. And just do the same thing for every single one of the matches, just play a different game mode. Obviously the same thing applies for free to play players who only have Warzone. You want to play plunder, get at least 3 kills, quit the game or aka restart it, run it back up, play again another plunder game mode, run it back up, play again another plunder match, and get the perk AKIMBO unlocked. Okay, so at this point you know what are AKIMBO pistols, which 2 handguns are the best to use, how to unlock them, and how to bypass the bug or glitch that happens for few players. Then the next thing that I will show you is the best loadout that at least I like to use. And here it is. So first things first, for my primary weapon I use the Growl. Secondary weapon is the AKIMBO pistols, aka the Renettis. For perks I like EOD, Ghost, and Tracker. For lethal equipment I use Semtex, but you can use whatever, C4, frag grenades, or whatever you prefer. And for tactical equipment, I use the heartbeat sensor. Okay, so very quickly, why I use this loadout. Renettis, aka the dual pistols, are made for close quarter action, so you never want to shoot them in medium or long range, and that's why I have the growl. It is an amazing weapon with bunch of magazine rounds, and it can melt any enemy in 1 to 2 seconds. So, the Renettis are made for close fighting, and the growl I use for everything else. For perks, I like EOD because bunch of people right now are using rocket launchers, so with this perk you take twice as less damage that you would normally get by getting a hit with a rocket launcher. Then obviously Ghost is that you wouldn't be shown in any of the mini-maps and using the UAVs, and Tracker because you can see enemy footsteps and you can easily run them down and catch a bunch of campers. But obviously with that said, here is the Renetti best attachments. So the main 4 are the barrel, which is the MK3 burst mode. For trigger action you want the match grade trigger, ammunition is 27 round magazine, and perk is the Akimbo. And the 5th attachment is, in my opinion, personal preference. I like to use the muzzle, which is the monolithic suppressor, but I have seen a bunch of people using either way a laser or a rare grip. Just copy all 4 and the 5th just do whatever you want. It doesn't add or remove much of a difference. The main 4 give you the ability to hold each gun in each weapon and give you as much fire rate and fire speed as you would get. With that said, taking a look at the secondary weapon, which is the growl. For muzzle, I use the monolithic suppressor, barrel is the Tempus 26.4 Archangel, under barrel is the Commando's Force Grip, ammunition is 60 round magazine, and rare grip is the FTAC R89 rubber. And last but not the least are few main important playstyle choices that you should know. These guns are basically your shotguns. They are super good close range, but they're really bad medium or long range. But they're not only good for shooting, but as well you can use them to run a lot faster, to catch enemies who are running away from you, or if you are in huge open field and you have to move to the zone or the storm is coming, you can just switch to your Renettis and you'll get a quick boost. As with other weapons, you don't have to aim them, so to fire both of the pistols, you'll have to use the right and left mouse side, which you usually would use for just aiming and then only one for firing. At the start, yeah, I had to get used to it, but after some time I got really good at it, and believe me, this is one of the guns you would definitely want to use. As well, whenever you don't have to use weapons, like we just figured out, you don't have to aim and you don't have to sit still. You can move left to right. As you can see from the gameplay, not only they do so much damage, but you can kill 2 or 3 players in a single second. But on the other hand, you would use like M13 or M4 or even an MP7 or any other gun, you would have to aim. You're more stationary, so that means you can get killed a lot faster. But with these pistols you can move left to right, still at the same time shoot, and reload speed is really quick. And that's about it. I really do appreciate it for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If any questions or future video improvements, let me know all of that down below. If by any chance you found this video helpful and enjoyed it, don't forget to click that like and subscribe. And don't forget to enable that notification bell so you would get notified when a new video is up and running. I really do appreciate it for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Kaid, you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Peace.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true.